Namaste. Vinayaka Chaviti or Ganesh Chaturthi. It is celebrated all over India and across the globe. We wait for it the whole year through, don't we? On this day, we get up early in the morning and get the beautiful idol of Ganesha and do puja to it. We make very nice items to eat, offer it to Ganesha, and we eat them too. It is fun for all the children, isn't it? It is nice to decorate the whole place and have friends and family visiting our home. We go to other places and see all the Ganesha idols. On Ganesh Chaturthi day, after the puja, we also tell the stories of Lord Ganesha. One such story that we tell on that day is about how he became the Lord of Ganas, Gana Adhipati. The story is told to everyone, but you children will have to think a little more about it and what it means. Lord Shiva told his two sons, the elder one Ganesha and the younger one Subramanya or Kartikeya, that he will make one of them the Lord of the Ganas. He had one condition or a competition. He said, whoever goes and takes a bath in all the rivers on this earth will be made the Lord of the Ganas. Kartikeya was thinner than his brother, and he had a peacock as his vehicle. So immediately he said, yes, Papa, I will go. And he rushed off on his peacock to every river that he could see, and he took a bath. Meanwhile, Ganesha was very fat, and he had a vehicle that was small. You all know who his vehicle is, don't you? Yes, the mouse. Now, Ganesha was a little worried. He said, Father knows that I am fat and I have a small vehicle. He knows that I cannot go so fast. But if my father has put up a competition like that, it means that he has the answer to it. He is not talking about my body going everywhere. He is talking of something more. I am sure I should ask him. So what did Ganesha do? He trusted that his father did not say this to make him feel sad. His father set this competition only to make Ganesha realize there's something more to the competition. So Ganesha told his father, Father, I know that you did not set this competition to make me feel that I'm slow. What is the reason? Will you please tell me? I'm sure you have the trick. So Lord Shiva said, yes, my son. You know that you should ask me because you know that there is something more to this. You know what it is? I will today initiate you as a guru. Till now I was just your father. Now I become your guru. Come, I will tell you the mantra that will make you go everywhere though you stay here. And he told his son Ganesha to chant the mantra of Lord Narayana. So did the father not become a guru now? The father is the teacher of Ganesha. We all know that our mother and father keep teaching us something or the other since the time we are born. How to eat, how to drink, how to walk, how to talk. Don't they teach us everything? So, the father today again initiated the child not just into eating, drinking and all that, but he also initiated him into a spiritual level. That is the role of a guru. A guru or a teacher, even in our schools, do not just talk about A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4. They also tell us how to behave, how to think about nice things, how to be nice to everybody, how to think about God. Don't our teachers tell us that? They are the gurus who lead us through our lives. Our parents and our gurus will always think that we should become better than yesterday. Immediately, Lord Ganesha knew the meaning of what his father did. He sat in the same place and started chanting, Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. And you know what happened? Everywhere that Kartikeya went, he already found his brother in the same river. Already he has taken a bath and he has started away from that river. So do you understand what it means? Yes. Physically, Kartikeya may have gone to every place, but mentally, Ganesha, sitting in the same place, started reaching every place. Kartikeya realized that his brother was doing something more spiritual than him. By the time he comes back home after taking a bath in every river, he already finds his brother taking a bath and going away and reaching home. So he comes home and he says, Brother, I was always very proud that I am more handsome than you and that I am more agile and quick than you. Today I realize that you are more superior to me in your spiritual thinking and you don't have an ego. I will set it aside from today and love you much more from today. The father says, Yes, my son, you won the competition. It is not only that you have respected your parents, but you saw a guru in me and respected me. You are more wise. You shall become the leader of the Ganas. Many people have written and composed songs on Lord Ganesha. I will now sing a song written by Srimati Cheemalakonda Jaya Sastry Garu and composed by Srimati Yeramelli Ramaprabha Garu. This song is in Arabhi Ragam and Adi Talam. Gam 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 Ganapathi Vadanam Aim Hrim Klim Som Sundara Sadanam Gam 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 Ganapathi Vadanam Aim Hrim Klim Som Sundara Sadanam Ganapathi Vadanam Sundara Sadanam Varapradayakam Vanchita Phaladam Ganapathi Vadanam Sundara Sadanam Varapradayakam Vanchita Phaladam Gam 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 Ganapathi Vadanam Aim Hrim Klim Som Sundara Sadanam. Ganapathi Bodhana Aganita Sadhana Ganapathi Tattvam Antargahanam Ganapathi Bodhana Aganita Sadhana Ganapathi Tattvam Antargahanam Ganapathi Smaranam Patakaharanam Vighna Vinashakam Vidyavaridhim Ganapathi Smaranam Patakaharanam Vighna Vinashakam Vidyavaridhim Gam 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 Ganapathi Vadanam Aim Hrim Klim Som Sundara Sadanam Gam 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 Ganapathi Vadanam Aim Hrim Klim Som Sundara Sadanam Ganapathi Vadanam Sundara Sadanam Varapradayakam Vanchita Phaladam Gam 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 Ganapathi Vadanam Aim Hrim Klim Som Sundara Sadanam Ganapathi Vadanam Sundara Sadanam Ganapathi Vadanam Sundara Sadanam Ganapathi Vadanam Sundara Sadanam. Now, let us see different aspects of Lord Ganesha. We say that he has an elephant head. We say that he removes obstacles. What does it mean? An elephant goes in a forest that is so thick of bushes and trees. When it goes, it plucks all the fruits and the leaves and the branches, and all the thickness of the forest is cleared when an elephant is walking through it. It starts plucking everything and eating and throwing and crumbling and crushing. So as it goes, a path is created in the forest. What was actually not so easy to go, a path that was not so easy to go through, has become very clear, right? So the other animals can go in the forest through that path that the elephant has created. The same way, if you have any obstacles in life, all you have to do is think about Lord Ganesha and pray to him saying, please clear my path, and he will clear our path. The other meaning for the elephant head is, an elephant is very wise, it is very knowledgeable, it learns very quickly, and it has a great memory. Human beings, when associated with elephants, were very surprised to find that after many years, if the mahout, the caretaker of the elephant, meets him after many years too, the elephant recognizes the mahout and even remembers all the commands that he used to give in those days. That is the wisdom, that is the memory power of an elephant, and it knows how to respect everyone. Now, the big ears of the elephant god means that you should listen more to people, understand. Our talking should not be more. We should listen more, understand more, and grasp everything and become more wise like an elephant. The big trunk can pick up even a needle or a big trunk of a tree. It can carry anything. It can pick anything. The same way, in your life, whatever comes your way, you should also adapt to it. That is the meaning of the trunk. Wherever you go to, you find different kinds of people. Whichever office you go to, whichever home you go to, whichever environment you go to, whichever country you go to, it is not the same as what you were born and brought up with. So is it not that we should adapt to every environment? That is the meaning of the trunk. Now, we find that Lord Ganesha has a tiny mouse. What does it mean? We should have a small ego. Lesser the ego, the better we adapt. Lesser the ego, the more we learn. Lesser the ego, the more we find that the environment is beautiful. So have a small mouse. Now, the mouse goes here and there and here and there and wanders everywhere. Lord Ganesha catches hold of it and controls it and rides on it. Your mind is also like that. You want to sit and do something, you think of something else. You want to sit and study, you feel like watching some TV. You want to help your parents, but you feel, I'll do it later. But just as Lord Ganesha controls his mouse, you should control your mind and say, no, I will do this right now. I will do what is right. I will not do what is wrong. And I will always follow the rules. That is what the little mouse depicts. We shall conclude my session with a small story. Once upon a time, there was an old woman who was poor. She lived in a small hut. She had a small idol of Lord Ganesha, and she would pray to Lord Ganesha every day that she should be a good person. She didn't ask for lots of money. She didn't ask for anything rich. She just said, my Lord, let me be good to everyone. Let me be a nice person to everybody. One day, a little boy came to her home and he said, I'm feeling very hungry. Will you give me something to eat? She said, yes. She had very little rice. I want to eat some payasam. Will you make some payasam for me? Do you know what payasam is? Rice and milk are boiled together, jaggery is added to it, and it becomes a nice little porridge. So now this little boy wanted payasam. Fortunately, she had a little rice, a little jaggery, and some milk. So she started making payasam. She washed the rice and she put it on the stove, and it had to boil, right? And it will take some time. And this little boy, he was so impatient. Why are you taking so long to cook? It has to boil, it has to cook, it will take time. I'm getting bored. May I go and play outside? Sure, go and play outside. I'll make this ready for you and you can come back. So the boy went out to play, and did he come back? This payasam got ready, but he didn't come back at all. So this old lady was waiting and waiting, and she was getting so tired. She was already old, and it was a long time since she ate, so she had to eat. She was very hungry. She went out and she saw, is the little boy there? No, he was not there. She waited for some more time. She started feeling very, very weak. She said, I better eat a little bit of payasam. She goes to Lord Ganesha and she says, Ganesha, I'll take this little bowl and put some payasam in it for that little boy. Okay, I'll keep it with you and I will eat a little bit of payasam because I cannot withstand my hunger anymore. So she started eating the payasam. As she was eating it, her bowl kept getting filled more and more and more. She was surprised. She said, I ate some, and how come this is getting filled all the more? And she looked at that bowl. The payasam got over in that bowl. She didn't touch it. No one came and ate it. But there was no payasam in the bowl near Lord Ganesha. And she was worried, now if that boy comes, I have eaten this and I'm not supposed to offer what I'm already eating. I kept some for him and it's not there. Meanwhile, the little boy came and she cut a sorry figure. She just put her head down. She opened the door and she said, I'm really sorry, my little boy. I started eating this, but I actually kept some for you and I don't know, I don't find it there. And the little boy said, well, do you know that I ate it? You ate it? Yes, I ate it. Who are you? I am Ganesha. You're Ganesha? Why did you come to me? Why did you ask for payasa? And why did you go? So Ganesha says, I just wanted to test you. You're poor, you're old, you have very little rice. Will you eat it up or will you leave some for me? Will you say, I have very little, go away, I won't cook for you? Or will you cook for me too? You passed the test. You cooked for me, you took a little and you left some for me. So you have always been a very nice lady, and today you again proved that you're a very nice person. All these years you kept praying that you should be good, and you are good. So this bowl that you have, may it always get filled with food whenever you want food. Yes? So Lord Ganesha blessed that she will never go hungry, that she'll always have food being filled in it. Very nice, delicious food. Whatever she wants to have, she always had to ask Ganesha, I want to eat this, and he'll fill it up for her. So she had a magical bowl, and when anyone was hungry, she would feed them also. Wonderful, isn't it? God will always be by your side if you really believe that He is there and He is watching you and He loves you. That's all for now. May you have a wonderful Ganesh Chaturthi. May you always respect your elders and love everyone around you. Share whatever you have and spread love. Namaste.